Are we on? Yeah, 100% LCFC TV. So I'm here with Alex. Alex, we had a little chat before the game, didn't we? We didn't think it was going to be that sort of game.
No, I think all the controversy surrounding the referees came into play a bit there. As you can tell from my voice, I was non-stop shouting throughout that. But it's just one of those infuriating games with it wasn't consistent in the slightest with the decisions that were being made. It was very, very strange.
A lot of anger from Leicester fans against the ref, but to be fair, he was poor all round for both sides. I think he got decisions right and wrong for both teams. Yeah,
it was very, very strange. The irony that I found, I hit the heli for the owners here, but I found it very, very strange that the penalty that he gave us in the last kick of the game was actually less of a penalty than what looked like a rugby tackle on Robert Huth only a few moments before. I just couldn't get my head around any of the decisions he was making. The initial booking that Vardy got, he came out of the challenge. It wasn't actually a challenge made, but the West Ham player started rolling around, which I thought they'd tried to bring out of the game at the beginning of the season, saying, if you're found doing this, it can be put against you.
I mean, take it back to the first half, it was a superb goal that we scored to go 1-0 up, Jamie Vardy. I was right in front of us, a great little move, and then he buried it with his left foot. A real stomping sort of first goal.
Yeah, it was a very good team goal. It was, it was classic Leicester City this season on the counter-attack. We were backs to the wall in that first few minutes with Payet hitting the post with the first kick of the game, and then we went off and did what we do best and hitting people on the break. And, it wasn't really long balls. It was nice little intricate passes and then a nice through ball from Kante in the middle.
And then their two goals seemed sort of inevitable in a way after Vardy got sent off. Carroll was pushing and pulling all over the place, and to be fair, about 4 minutes before they got their penalty, I called it to my lad who was sitting with me. I said, the ref's going to give them a penalty in a minute for all this pushing.
Yeah, I was sat at the opposite end, so it just looks like a melee in the box, which you normally get for from corners, which is one of the things that's talked about a lot on Sky. If these things are given every week, there's going to be a penalty at least per team every game, and it just doesn't seem to be a normal. It's a contact sport. I couldn't see anything from where I am, and I've heard from various sources that were watching on TV in different areas of the ground. It just seemed very, very confusing, because it wasn't. We thought it was going to go out for a Leicester goal kick, and then a penalty's being given.
Well, it was right in front of us, Alex, and to be fair, we were all sort of looking around going, what's he given? I thought he'd given a free kick for us for a foul, and then he started pointing, and he thought the linesman had indicated it looked like for a goal kick, yeah. And we were all a bit gobsmacked. It was a weird sensation. Yeah,
that was what I saw from my end. I just saw the linesman give the goal kick and the arm for that, and then it just seemed to be. I didn't even hear a whistle go. I just saw the ref's arm pointing to the ground, and I was very confused, thinking, no, that's where the ball is, and then everyone getting out of the way for a penalty. It was just very, very strange on how it all came about.
To all, feels like a win at the end. I know it's not, it's a point, and it gives Spurs a little bit of a door opening, but they've got a real tough game tomorrow night at Stoke.
Yeah, can they do it on a Monday night at Stoke? That's the question. It feels like a point gain now against a very good West Ham side, but it could have been a very different story if we had 11 men on the pitch for the full 90, and coherent decisions being made. I don't like blaming the referee, but it was one of those games for both teams, decisions going against either of us, and it just didn't seem right. But there you go, it's football.
We're all Stoke fans for tomorrow night, aren't we?
Indeed.
Start singing Delilah. Thanks a lot.